Reacher Season 3's Roscoe replacement will be given how Jack Reacher bids farewell to Dixon in Reacher Season 2's ending moments. The Amazon show's third installment will likely introduce a new romantic interest for the character who will be Roscoe's next replacement. Adapted from Lee Child's Jack Reacher books, Amazon's Reacher closely follows the stories presented in its source material. Owing to this, since Jack Reacher avoids committing to long-term relationships in the books, the show introduces a new love interest for him in every new season. Since this approach allows the series to be loyal to the original books, it perfectly captures how Lee Child intends to portray Jack Reacher's transient lifestyle. However, it has a minor drawback. Beloved characters like Roscoe Conklin are often written out only after one season. Despite the downside, it seems unlikely that Reacher Season 3 will mark Roscoe's return. But, as Lee Child's Persuader suggests, Season 3 will feature her new replacement. Sarah Duffy, based on Susan Duffy, will take the Roscoe role in Reacher Season 3 in Lee Child's Persuader. A character named Susan Duffy is introduced as Lee Child's new accomplice. She is a U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency agent who, like Roscoe, initially helps Jack Reacher get to the bottom of the novel's central criminal operation. She is portrayed as a resourceful and competent ally, much like Roscoe, whose unique set of skills as a D agent complement Reacher's. As the story progresses, she also gets romantically involved with Jack Reacher before the character's mission ends, and he chooses to leave town and embrace the open road again. Reacher Season 3 story updates confirm that the show will feature its own version of Susan Duffy, albeit with a few minor changes. According to reports, the character's first name has been changed to Sarah in the Amazon series, but she will likely share many similarities with the original character from the book. The Amazon show's casting details also reveal that Sonia Cassidy, of The Last Kingdom and Lodge 49 fame, will portray Sarah Duffy in Reacher Season 3, making her Willa Fitzgerald and Serinda Swan's replacement. Roscoe can still return, even if Reacher Season 3 has a replacement. Roscoe does not return in Lee Child's Persuader, but Amazon's Reacher could drift away from the source and feature her in some capacity. Although Reacher Seasons 1 and 2 have been loyal to the original books, they did not shy away from introducing some major changes. For instance, in the books, Jack Reacher does not cross paths with Oscar Finley after teaming up with him in Lee Child's Killing Floor. However, Reacher Season 2 ignored this detail from its source material and featured a brief Finley and Reacher reunion in one of its episodes. While Willa Fitzgerald's return as Roscoe still seems unlikely, she might get similar treatment in Reacher Season 3. Major deviations from the original books could significantly ruin the series if not executed well. However, given how Reacher Season 2 got away with the Finley cameo, it is hard not to believe that Season 3 can pull off something similar with Roscoe's return. With Reacher Season 3 on the horizon, one burning question that fans are buzzing about is who will replace Willa Fitzgerald's character, Roscoe Conklin, in the upcoming season. In Season 1, Fitzgerald portrayed the strong and determined police officer Roscoe with finesse, creating a significant impact on viewers and fans of the Jack Reacher series. While Season 2 shifted focus to a new storyline and characters, leaving Roscoe's fate unclear, her absence has left a void that fans hope to see filled. As speculations abound about who will step into the pivotal female lead role in the next chapter of the Amazon Prime hit series, let's explore possible contenders and the attributes that make them suited for such a vital part. While Roscoe won't be returning in Season 3 before delving into the possibilities, it's essential to understand why Roscoe won't be part of the upcoming season. The Reacher TV series, based on the Jack Reacher novels by Lee Child, is structured to follow a different book from the franchise each season. Season 1 of the show adapted Killing Floor, the first book in Child's long-running series. Roscoe, a major character in Killing Floor, played a vital role in helping Reacher unravel the conspiracy in Margrave, Georgia, and became both a trusted ally and love interest for him. However, the Jack Reacher books are designed to function as standalone stories, with new locations, new mysteries, and mostly new supporting characters in each one. Since Season 2 was based on Bad Luck and Trouble, where Roscoe does not appear, the show's creators opted to stay faithful to the novel's structure. With Season 3 confirmed to be an adaptation of Persuader, another Reacher book, it's likely that we'll meet a new set of characters, including a new female lead. Although Roscoe left an unforgettable mark on fans, this shift to new storylines means we won't see her return. But who could fill her shoes in the next chapter? What kind of character could replace Roscoe? One thing is clear. Whoever steps into the spotlight will need to bring a strong and dynamic presence to match the gritty, action-packed tone of Reacher. Roscoe's character was notable for being tough yet compassionate, with a no-nonsense attitude that balanced Reacher's often detached, lone wolf personality. Any replacement will need to offer something equally compelling, someone who can both stand up to Reacher and stand beside him when the situation calls for it. Moreover, with Reacher's nomadic lifestyle and his involvement in dangerous, high-stakes investigations, the women in his life tend to be resourceful and capable. In Persuader, the story revolves around Reacher's covert mission to infiltrate a criminal organization, and the central female character is Susan Duffy, an undercover D agent. Duffy is clever, sharp, and morally driven, which would make for an excellent on-screen counterpart to Reacher's brutal sense of justice. This offers a clue as to what kind of character could replace Roscoe, someone in law enforcement or with a military background who is used to dealing with high-pressure, life-threatening situations. Potential actors who could step into the role now that we've established the kind of character likely to replace Roscoe, the next exciting question is which actress might take on this role. Casting a leading lady for a show like Reacher requires someone with not only acting chops, but also the physicality to believably portray a character who can handle herself in action sequences. Let's look at a few actresses who could be a good fit. 1. Jessica DeGue. Jessica DeGue, best known for her roles in Arrow and Underground, could bring a great mix of toughness and vulnerability to a character like Susan Duffy. She has experience in action-heavy roles and has demonstrated the ability to play complex, multifaceted women who can hold their own in high-stakes situations. DeGue's performance in Arrow as the Huntress showed her ability to channel both emotion and ferocity, qualities that would make her a fantastic addition to Reacher. 2. Adria Arjona. Adria Arjona, known for her roles in Pacific Rim, Uprising, and Six Underground, has the kind of screen presence that could easily match Alan Ritchson's imposing Reacher. With her experience in action movies and thrillers, she could portray a character who is both intelligent and dangerous. Arjona also has a natural charisma and intensity that would make her a standout in scenes that require her to match wits with Reacher, while also holding her own in action sequences. 3. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Mary Elizabeth Winstead has proven her versatility across various genres, from action-packed roles in Birds of Prey to dramatic performances in Fargo. Her experience with intense fight choreography in Birds of Prey and Gemini Man would serve her well in Reacher, where action scenes are a significant part of the storytelling. Winstead's ability to convey both strength and emotional depth would make her an excellent replacement for Roscoe, especially in the role of someone like Susan Duffy, who is torn between her personal and professional responsibilities. 4. Mackenzie Davis. Mackenzie Davis, who has shown her action skills in Terminator, Dark Fate, and emotional range in films like Tully, would also be a great candidate to replace Roscoe. Davis has a commanding presence that could work well in a role that demands both physical and intellectual intensity. As someone who can portray vulnerability without losing her strength, Davis could create a memorable character who complements Reacher's more stoic demeanor. Conclusion: